two-dimensional image. Wavy lines scratched into pastel or oils. Angled lines slicing diagonally across the image in some vain attempt to provide perspective. The treatment of colour and light renders the image kind of flat. A bald cartoon with its mouth agape. Dark pedestrians loitering in the background, disturbing our solitude. A Scream by Edvard Munch is undoubtedly his most famous work. It just so happens to be my least favourite of this Norwegian painter. Edvard Munch's paintings, especially those of nature, manage to illuminate the inner vision of the artist. They give the viewer a glimpse into a cracked perspective, a view into an unstable world, melting into a hot sea. We all have a torrent running within us, a raging river of secrets and hidden thoughts, fears and self-doubt. Edvard Munch navigates this underground river system without a map. He records the subterranean network by candlelight through a psychedelic monocle. The foreground pours into the background. Tree branches displace mountains. Roads buck against the constraints of perspective. Through Edvard Munch's eyes, we see more than just the landscape. More than trees, rocks and branches. We experience the act of seeing through a tortured mind. The landscape is frosted with loneliness. A current of anxiety ripples through the fields. The elements, with their newfound self-awareness, distort with guilt and inner torment. These so-called soul paintings scream with human emotion more voraciously than the scream itself. They plant the seed of mental illness in the viewer like a contagion. As we navigate Munch's landscapes, we accrue small injuries, microscopic pinpricks. The infection spreads through these tiny scrapes, rapidly subduing our reason, gripping our souls in the clasp of madness. Edvard Munch's world is frozen, as though the land itself is holding its breath in terror, stalked by some unseen assailant. The landscape is occasionally littered by the remnants of humanity. A deserted cabin, an isolated bridge. A humanity now lost to some unknown apocalypse. This is nature, the eternal, the solemn witness, the ever-presence that will rise up to consume the scars of mankind, document them in stone, and then reveal them in some far-flung millennia to the bewilderment of alien archaeologists. Our great majesties, our generational achievements, reduced to the oddities of unknowable civilizations. The landscape in art seeks to portray the viewer's view. The unseen witness is implied through the corroboration of sight. In the landscapes of Edvard Munch, it is the world that looks into us. Our fears and isolations, our petrified agonies, our sorrows and our losses form the world that we see. They bend the branches, pave the roads, they gouge frigid rivers through the valleys of desolation, where stoic mountains lay in silent prayer to forgotten loves.